Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to, before I start, I just want to show you something.
You may get a starting board, you may come with some concept, okay, but overall, they're actually pretty not good.
That was my sister, literally a month ago, who suffered from a brain injury while on vacation in Florida this past summer. While she was on vacation in Florida, she suffered from a head injury while on a roller coaster at Disney World. I'm pretty sure she didn't anticipate to suffer such an injury. Now, as many people wonder, on a roller coaster, a head injury? That's odd. Come to find out, it's not that odd, and it's not that uncommon. Today I'm going to discuss to you about amusement parks, the risks of roller coasters. Of course, everyone, your first thought when you go to the amusement park is to go there and you want the newest, biggest thrill of that roller coaster. I bet the last thing you're wondering on your mind is, during that ride, will I die? Will I lose control of my body? Will I have any type of brain injury after this ride? Is it hazardous? We don't think about those things when we go to roller coasters or theme parks. We just think about the excitement and the thrill of how much fun we're having. But little do we know that there is a risk of every fun that we're having, of all the fun that we're having. I'd like everyone to stand up at this moment right now. I'm going to do it with you. Now, I want you to just drop your weight into your chair. So simply just let your body go and just drop your weight. You do it. Everyone just drop your weight. That felt easy, didn't it? Real simple, right? I just want to let you know that you just experienced what's considered a regular, normal gravitational force. That's considered common and everyday gravitational force. When you sneeze, that's gravitational force. When you push somebody, that's gravitational force. That is called G-force. When you're on a roller coaster, you will experience an average roller coaster today 100 times that amount. So imagine that. Your body just drop into a chair 100 times that amount. Sounds strange, doesn't it? You almost feel weightless. But are you really weightless? No, you're not. I would like to help to everyone today and help the public and inform you of possible injuries and deaths. I'm going to throw some stats at you, so please bear with me. So, do you still fear roller coasters just because of their height and speed? And if you do, you're probably going to fear a little more. Each year, over 400 million people visit the nation's 400 parks. That's crazy, right? So, of those visitors, 37,154 were reported to be seriously injured at those parks. Of that number, 1,177 were considered serious and admitted to a hospital or died. Now, people would say, those numbers are according to the IAAPA. People would say, well, that's small potatoes compared to the bigger picture. So when is it okay for us to suggest that one injury is okay, that one fatality is okay? To me personally, I don't think it's okay at all. I think that's something we should all pay attention to. Now, back to G-force, which is most common injury that it causes brain injury. How does it cause brain injury? Well, while you're sitting in your roller coaster and enjoying your ride, your body is moving side to side, forward and back. All that jerking with your brain is banging up against the inside of your skull, causing brain injuries. Now, as you're experiencing this force, it's fun, it's exciting. At the same time, your heart rate and your blood pressure all increases by at least 50% while during that ride. Studies have shown even 30 minutes after, your heart rate is still almost 50% above its normal average. After you're off the ride for 30 minutes. That's crazy, right? I know. So, to give you a better comparison of gravitational force, a space shuttle at its max height exerts only 3 Gs of force. The average roller coaster in the nation can exert anywhere from 3.5 Gs to 6.3 Gs of force on a human being. Someone who's not trained as much as an astronaut and goes through tenuous training of G-force. Now you think of that. Now, logic can tell you that's almost twice the amount of an astronaut, someone who's trained to experience G-force. And here you are, no experience, and you're just getting on this roller coaster ride. Now, some do argue that you're only on there for a max of maybe 8 to 10 seconds. But what if you go on these rides multiple times, as we all do, because it's so much fun? So say you were at the park for 8 hours. Within those 8 hours, you visited multiple rides more than 5 times, or 2 or 3 each. So now those seconds are no longer just 8 or 10 seconds of G-force. Okay. Many of the injuries common are chronic cerebral hematomas. In similar terms, they are brain injuries that can occur over long periods of time and not mostly commonly seen right away. This study done by Dr. Stevenson, roller coasters can cause chronic hemocymatomas even in previously healthy women. Builders and designers of management theme parks, potential passengers, roller coasters beware of this risk. So, most of these injuries are unrecognizable, but still do result from theme park rides. Here's a few stats on safety and regulations. So everyone's asked, all these people get injured. Where is the regulations and safety? Of the 50 states within the United States, 5 parks have no oversight. 5 states have no oversight over the theme parks. 1 state in the United States has no theme parks. 1 state is exempt from mandatory accident reports. And that state is Florida. Within Florida, obviously, is most commonly known for its big theme parks, such as Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and Busch Gardens. Now you ask yourself, Florida has, what does that mean exactly? That means that every year Florida releases its own incident report based on injuries that occurred in their parks. Now, people will say, well, that's reasonable. Well, here's the unreasonable part. Within those injury reports and accidents, the federal government is not allowed to investigate any findings from those reports. So if someone was possibly fatally injured in their parks, the government is not allowed to take that investigation, take that information, open investigation against any of those parks within Florida. I want to close by sharing just a bit of information. Overall, Congress feels that all of the studies and health reviews that they have conducted was insufficient and did not hold enough relevant information to put to place federal oversight programs or guidelines of amusement parks nationwide to abide by. So the next time you're at an amusement park, I'd like you to remember and just think of this. Ask yourself, is that short thrill worth possible long-term illness or death? Although it's uncommon, many people would say, but yet, nonetheless, it's still common enough for it to happen and have a possibility.
Thank you. So do I keep it on for the...
Oh, yeah, keep it on.
Gary, I like your speech, man. It was entertaining. I could relate because I fractured my skull 3 years ago, and I'm sorry that what happened to your sister, man. It was a good speech.
Yeah, it was a great speech, but man, you made me regret my childhood. Like of roller coasters, I never thought that you could actually, have an injury that big in a roller coaster. And your speech was very informative. It's great overall, and my best wishes for your sister.
I want to agree with everybody. I think your speech was amazing. You caught me from from start. With the video, I thought that was different. That was great. You got really personal on the point, and I kind of felt it. I felt your speech. Not only you went to public and other people's experience, but especially your sister. I think that was just great. Great eye contact. It was long, but it was really informative. It was good. It was worth listening to. Okay.
You can just press the button.